Hello, my name is Sierra.
I'm Amelia, and can you please state your name?
BLACKWELL Martin.
Which year did you attend Brown Summit Colored High School?
52, I believe, is when I graduated.
So what was a school day like? Were there any clubs, extracurricular activities, sports?
No, because of the principal that was here. Didn't have anything like that. No proms, no socials.
Was there a dress code?
Not really, no.
So was there even, like right now we have where you have to have a certain length or something or anything like that?
I don't think so.
So was there any memory that you remember that stands out in your mind when you think about Brown Summit?
I was glad to get away from here. I was tired, I wanted to go home. I was glad to graduate.
What differences can you recall about the school versus the all-white school?
This school at this point in time.
Back then.
Oh,
Back then?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, back then, yes, as you know, it was segregated. And we didn't have any activities with the white schools.
did segregation impact the quality of your learning materials?
I don't think so.
So Brown Summit's becoming a historical site. How do you feel about that?
It's fine with me.
After you graduated, what did you go on to do?
I went on to beauty school to be a beautician, yes. And then later on, I went to business school,
So you ended up getting that business?
yes.
So how would you characterize the race relations in Brown Summit and Greensboro at the time you attended this school?
At the time that I attended, well, I didn't think that there was any other way for it to be. Because at that time, as you know, there was segregation.
Yeah.
What lessons should today's youth draw from your days as a teenager?
What?
What should we learn from your days as a teenager?
Well, I don't know. Do your best in classes at all times.
So what if one thing, if you can name one, do you think the public needs to know about Brown Summit as a colored high school?
As a colored high school.
Yeah, what it was a colored high school.
Oh, it was a good colored high school. Because that was the only thing we knew at that point in time.
And how can we continue to preserve the legacy of the school?
I have no idea.
So one thing for us, it was really interesting to learn about Brown Summit High School because we didn't know that it existed. So we're just learning about it now, and that's why we brought you all in so that you can kind of tell us about how things were back then. Is there anything that you want to share about how life was and how the school was back at that time that we might not know?
I can't remember that far back. That was in the 50s, and this is what.
Yes, I know it was a big difference. I know a gentleman that just came not too long ago, he stated that the books were different, that you all didn't have the best books that some of the other schools
No, we
did.
had the books that were handed down to us from the white schools.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Any
what
other
we
learning materials that you didn't have back then that other schools may have had, or or what differences do you recall between going to an all-black school than the other schools?
Well, not going to an all-black school was anything I was accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, I thought everything was okay at that time. Because I didn't know of any other schools, because the white buses passed right by my house. But we had to go 6 miles before we could catch a bus to come to the black school.
Mm-hmm. Do you recall what grade levels were here when you were here? Was it 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th?
Yes, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Was there any sports?
I don't know. I don't think that principal allowed us to have sports back during that time. I know we couldn't have proms, couldn't have dances. I remember that.
Or what is your best memory that you have? Something that you remember that you're real proud of, or you want to share with
Going
us?
to classes on home economics.
Home economics?
Yes.
What do they do in home economics?
Well, they taught us to sew, and they taught us to cook. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Good. Is there any other questions you lady have that you want to ask?
Do you remember who this principal was?
Yeah, I know who the principal was, T.E. Humphrey. I'll never forget that man. Yeah, I know who it was.
Sounds like you didn't allow too many of the fun things you were looking forward to.
He didn't. No, ma'am, he did not.
Well, we sure do appreciate you coming in and sharing some things with us
And
from
thank
back
you for
then.
inviting me.
Yes, ma'am. We're very proud of where the school is now, and excited about having, the historical marker placed here. So that's one thing we want to do, is make sure the students learn about the school. Like I said, I didn't know about the past myself. So now this is a good way that we all can preserve it. So thank you. You have a voice, and that voice will be heard.
And thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Do you reply